Hello friends, welcome to Connect Sure Technical Insight. I am Rahul Randeria. I would be conducting the show today and we would be discussing about the markets, how it has ended last week and I mean to say current week and how looking at the pattern, how it is going to perform in the next week. Now, first of all, I would like to discuss regarding the important event which happened last week, which was an FOMC meeting in the US Federal Bank, where there was no major decision taken on that particular front. No interest rate hike or no interest rate cut. It was just a status quo maintained by the Fed Bank. So definitely there was no particular trigger for the markets, even the US markets, to go upside. Uh, Again, on the another front, the earnings season has ended, and now there is in the Indian markets, and there are no particular triggers for follow up market trend on the upside. So I feel that looking at the current uh, events, upside could be a little bit kept on the higher side. Now, if we talk about the technical front, if we discuss about the Nifty, uh, on the daily charts, Nifty has formed a head and shoulder pattern on the daily charts. In head and shoulder pattern, in the right hand side of the shoulder, Nifty has formed a small rising wedge pattern where we have seen a breakout on the downside on the Friday. It was a bearish candle with a lower shadow on the downside. Now, definitely, if we see, there has been a consistent selling pressure near 11,600 and 11,620 odd marks. So, definitely, there was no follow up buying on the Nifty and it moved sideways at the higher levels. And on Friday, we have seen a breakdown during the fag end of the market. I mean to say, last 45 minutes to half an hour during the market hours. So the critical pattern which we have formed on the daily chart seems to be a little bit bearish, and we might see selling pressure coming in the next week. So I would recommend to be a little cautious, and the strategy would be sell on rise. Now on the support and resistance front, the major support in the Nifty is just coming around 11,300 on the downside, and on the upside, the major supply zone is 11,700. Now, the particular neckline of the head and shoulder pattern is 11,200. So I feel that slowly and gradually, Nifty could drift down from the current levels and at least could test the levels of 11,300, and then we might see some sort of more pressure coming in. But we have to see how the markets are opening up on a Monday. Uh, on the other side, if we see, there has been uh, uh, the on the Bank Nifty front, there has been again similar pattern formed, which is that head and shoulder breakout on the downside, where Bank Nifty has broken the neckline area and it has closed way below the neckline area with a bearish candle with little lower support area and lower shadow. So definitely looking at this pattern, I feel that again the momentum could be uh, weakened from the current levels. Now, in that support, if we look at the Nifty components, the heavyweight stock in the Bank Nifty on the Friday, where we have seen it was a heavy volumes selling seen in HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, and ICICI Bank. So these are the heavyweight banks in Bank Nifty component. So again, looking at the pattern on these particular banks, where the selling pressure has been seen, we might see selling weakness in this stock, which could pull down the Nifty on the Bank Nifty on the downside. So definitely again, Bank Nifty also looking weak with a head and shoulder pattern breakout of the neckline area on the downside. So we might see selling pressure coming in Bank Nifty also. Now, in the derivative front, I would like to just point out some of the concentration of the position building in the calls and puts in Nifty and Bank Nifty. First of all, I will just talk about Nifty. The major position has been built on the upside. I mean to say, Nifty calls are around 11,600. You might see it has flashed on the screen. 11,600 major position has been built on the Nifty call, and the next position has been built at 11,700. So major resistance, as I discussed earlier, that on the upside is capped around 11,600 to 11,700. When any pullback on the Nifty could be seen as selling pressure coming in at higher levels. Now on the downside, the major support in the Nifty where the position has been built, I mean to say the major concentration of the put the position building in the put is around 11,400 and 11,300, as we can see on the screen. These are the major concentrated areas of position building in Nifty. So definitely the crucial support in the Nifty would be coming around 11,300. As I discussed earlier, that 11,600, 700 would be the resistance in Nifty, and 11,300 would be the support. So sell on rallies would be advisable from the current levels. Now, if we talk about in Bank Nifty, the major position in the calls, which is built around 22,500, long position has been built, or major concentration of the Bank Nifty has closed just around 22,000 mark. So any pullback from the current levels towards the levels of 22,300 to 22,400 should be used to sell at the higher levels. Now on the downside, Bank Nifty has formed Bank Nifty where the main concentration of the position has been built in the put side is around 21,500, as we can see on the screen, and second level is around 21,000. So these are the support levels. So looking at the current pattern, which is a head and shoulder breakout in Bank Nifty, the optimum target or potential target of the Bank Nifty is coming around 21,000, which is just 1,000 point from the current level, 1,000 point downside from the current levels. So it is not going to go straight away, but yes, definitely point by point, it can drift down towards the downside. So crucial support being at 21,500 to 21,000 in Bank Nifty. So most of I have covered Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now important pattern which I have seen, which has been making on the international market, which is Dow Jones on the daily charts. Again, it has formed a head and shoulder pattern on the Dow Jones daily charts, as you can see on the charts. Currently, it is in the making of the right shoulder. The neckline just it is coming around 27,400. Selling pressure has been seen at the higher levels, as we have discussed earlier that there has not been any particular decision in the FOMC meeting, the no rate hike or no rate cut. So definitely there is no particular trigger for the international market to move upside. Looking at the current setup, so if it so in Dow Jones, if it breaks 27,400 on the downside, then we might see Dow Jones drifting towards the level of 26,500 to 26,200 in short to medium term. Maybe it will take one or 2 months. But definitely, again, we might see selling pressure in the Dow Jones also. So overall, the global markets are also looking weak. Again, the domestic market are also looking weak, where the patterns are similar in Bank Nifty, Nifty, and Dow Jones. Almost head and shoulder pattern has been formed. So again, the view is sell on rise. Now, for the long-term investment, one stock which I have identified, which is looking good for an investment, it is a mid-cap stock. Again, it is an inverse head and shoulder breakout seen in that particular stock, which is TTK Prestige. The stock is nicely placed just about its neckline area. The volumes are also supportive. As you can see on the daily charts, it has formed a classical inverse head and shoulder pattern with a breakout. Currently, the stock is quoting around 6,300 mark. Any pullback can be looked to buy for long-term investment, and long-term potential target, which is around 7,373. So any long-term investor who wants to take a call can look out for TTK Prestige for long-term investments. Any correction should be used can be used as a buying opportunity. Now, for next week, I have identified a couple of stocks which are looking weak and which are looking good. As we have discussed earlier during the start of the show, for next week, the stock which are looking weak are HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, and ICICI Bank. As we have said that heavy volume selling has been seen in this particular stock. So definitely any pullback in HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, or Kotak Bank, swing traders can use that particular rally to go short. Maybe I'm expecting a 4 to 5% downside on position on short to medium term basis. These are the stocks which are looking weak for next week or in short to medium term for swing traders. One stock which is looking promising and looking strong at the current levels for short to medium term for the long side is Mandapuram Finance. The stock has closed in a consolidation mark, and with the volumes, I'm expecting the stock to see a 5 to 7% upside from the current levels. So any high risk trader where the markets are looking weak, but I feel that stock might see upside from the current levels. It is a contrarian call. It is a high risk call. So if anybody wants to take a call for short to medium term, can buy look out for Mandapuram Finance for maybe 5 to 7% on the upside. So definitely, these are the observations which I have seen for in the last week, and looking at the setup, I am expecting that it is going to be a sell on rise and highly volatile market. Definitely, it should be traded with strict stop losses. No leverage trade should be done by the traders. So this is the observation which I have done, and I would like to conclude the show at this point of time. Thank you very much for joining. And any comments you can give comments at the end of at the show or in the comment box. For live update in the stocks or index, you can again join me on Twitter, which is @Rahul Randeria. Thank you very much, and we shall meet in the next week and have a happy trading week. Thank you very much.